Zombies in 2022 is garbage. Garbano, if for the people that speak Italian out there, because it's just something about it feels so half-assed and lazy. It seems like the developers just pretty much like kind of put some crappy arcade shooter together with whatever multiplayer map they had and just called it Zombies. And it's just not fun. I don't understand how people find this fun. If you find it as like an arcade kind of zombies mode, yeah, it can be fun, but as like the only zombies mode that they could probably offer at the launch of the game, God, it's just so bad. Even Black Ops Cold War Zombies was terrible. Like, I'm not a big zombies guy, so I guess maybe like I'm not the one to speak about it, but to be honest, as someone who's enjoyed some of the zombies and playing with friends here and there, or just playing even with randoms, the new stuff is so boring. Like, a lot of the times, I think I said this in a video, a lot of the times I find myself just smashing the exfil button just to get the fuck out of the game. It's like, and then no one wants to do it. People are like, oh, I want more XP. But I think I heard something through, like, you know, bigger, more important people that doesn't matter. Because what ends up happening is a lot of your XP for your weapons and stuff is at the very beginning of the match. And then after like 3 or 4 rounds, your XP starts to go down. So it's like, what's the point? I might as well just do like 4 or 5 rounds, exfil whenever I can, and then just keep doing that rinse and repeat. I don't understand what the point of it is. But anyway, it just feels so lazy. And I know they like released something recently for the new Zombies season, whatever they got going on with Call of Duty. I haven't played in like probably a month. I like actively tried hard to play Call of Duty in a while, and it just kind of feels like I don't care. Like, why at this point you've left such a bad taste in my mouth with these really half-assed, and I guess like that's Call of Duty as a whole is a very half-assed, mediocre product, and just kind of this whole concept of like, you know, we tried, but what did you try at? Like, you just developed hot garbage on a plate and served it to me, and then you said, eat my shit. Like, I don't want to play, like, this is garbage. I'm not tasting this. This is not what I ordered, sir. Because that's the thing. The developers are just going to continue to do it because people don't seem to do anything about it. And I guess that's, like, kind of the problem, is that no one's saying anything or doing anything. Like, I guess there are people maybe, like, going, like, I don't like this. But then I guess that's the minority in some weird way. It's like there's a minority of people, it seems like, they're saying they don't like it, but then there's people who are just so complacent with like, this is amazing. And it's like, it's not. This is terrible. This is the Savers version of Zombies, and I don't like this at all. Like, can I get something else, please? Like, and I understand that they've talked about bring back wave-based zombies, but like in what way? Because I feel like the Zombies slowly has become more about the entire story of zombies, which I don't know what the story they're trying to tell anymore. And that's as in general. Like, it seemed like last Call of Duty, they were trying to tie in zombies with the regular Warzone story, and they seem to do the same thing with the current game that's out, and I don't understand what the whole point is about this. Like, what are you doing? And you idiots is the best way I guess I can say it, because I don't know what else to say. Like, what are you doing? Just tell me what you're doing. What kind of story are you trying to tell with a payoff? And I guess that's, like, kind of what the Fortnite problem is. I don't know what Fortnite's trying to do. It seems like they're just telling a story that will never end. You ever see the show Lost? In that show, I remember they basically were just constantly adding stuff and telling this huge story with a bunch of twists and turns, and the payoff was just someone dying, being in purgatory. I don't know what the payoff was for that, and it was just garbage. And I'm glad I never finished it, because when I was actually actively watching it, I was like, oh, this show is so innovative and amazing and great. And all of a sudden, you get to, like, the end of the entire thing, and it's garbage. It's like nothing makes sense. Or Dexter, for those who've watched Dexter. Yeah, awful endings. But it seems like that's, like, the problem with the story. They're trying to tell a story that I don't think is leading anywhere, and that's the core problem. Instead, you should just focus on the fucking game and making it good for players to actually enjoy and actively want to play. It's a wave-based zombies game mode. You should just acknowledge that it's a dumb arcade game and not something that needs a ton of story behind it. Yeah, you can put Easter eggs in there or do little dumb quirky things like you used to do, but it seems like you've strayed too far away from that and just made it a thing in which people have to care about. But it's hard to care about a thing when you're doing a ton of Easter eggs and then all of a sudden it's just like a 1-bit cutscene in which there's a ton of lore, yeah, but through like comics and books and everything else. But that's the minority. That's the minority of people who are going out and finding that, where there's people like me, and I think a majority, and maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm out of touch, which also could be very much the case, of people that are just like, I don't want this. This is not what I ordered today for dinner. Like, I want something better than this. And I think that's the problem they need to look at as a company, as a development team, as a just overall, on how to fix the core problems in which zombies is not zombies anymore and more of just a crappy story with zombies kind of sprinkled in there in which you can play it and do some things. I mean, right now, and in its current state, this is garbage. This is literal garbage, and I don't know why they did this. Like, it feels like I should have just, honestly, it would have been better if you just waited to just put the zombies in, said, this isn't really ready for release yet. We weren't ready due to COVID. I would have been like, sure, whatever. I mean, that's a kind of a crappy excuse, but whatever. And that I think you could have just put that in later as a big update, or even laid out a plan for just a different kind of zombies mode to come out later that people actually wanted. And it doesn't seem like you're willing to do that. I mean, again, they've said that they are going to do some sort of wave-based zombies, but again, it's Call of Duty, and I haven't played the new season, so people can tell me in the comments whether I'm an asshole or an idiot or something about how the new zombies is great. Maybe I should go actively try to play it, but I don't think I want to. That's the problem. I don't want to. You know, I'm doing other things. I'm working on other projects. Like, I just need to vent about zombies, and I actually kind of want to go back to making these kind of style of videos because I think I have a lot to vent about nowadays. I'm an angrier soul, you know, having gotten promoted into a job in which makes me angry all the time. Might as well just say screw it, you know, and try to vent more, because it's a lot better. It's nicer to be the angry soul on the internet, and people seem to hate that or like that. I don't know what you like. Let me know what you like in the comments. Do you like zombies? Do you not like the new zombies? What are your takes, and what things could they improve on? Let me know in the comments. I want to hear what you have to say. And well, bye.